Quest Priest actually has been feeling quite well lately, and we do have several iterations of it that are doing pretty good. And I actually won 4 games in a row with it or something like that, so definitely nothing to scoff at, and it did curve off pretty well in most of the games at least. In this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and everything you need to know in order to do well with this deck, so I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome, but now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I'm talking about, and look at this. For the last 7 days, this thing has above 61% win rate with 360 games, which is not top tier, but definitely looks like it is promising. And the deck itself actually does play out pretty pleasantly. It would be a damn shame if I actually make this deck popular and it becomes the next mid-range champion or some shit like that, but it definitely was a pretty different experience, and it actually didn't feel too bad for a priest deck, so it was kind of fun. What is the deck trying to do? Well, basically you play your quest on turn 1, and for those who don't know, the quest gives you an 8/8 Reborn, Taunt, Death Rattle, deal 5 damage, and has lifesteal to a random enemy, and you get to summon 2 of those. So it is a very, very big pile of stats, and it's very scary for the opponent. Like, if they haven't killed you by turn 5, on turn 6 you get to play this thing usually, and you get to stabilize very well, and if you're not strong enough to kill him with a couple of 8/8s on turn 5 or 6, well, you also have things like Endbringer Umbra and Carnivorous Cubicle with which you could push the deck over the top. What does the deck have in terms of cards? We have a single copy of Acupuncture, which is a shadow spell, so that's one of the ways you're going to be completing your Reach Equilibrium. A couple of Holy Smites, which are holy. Couple of Nightshade Teas, which are shadow, and this is one of the best and most efficient ways to complete the shadow part of the quest. 2 Power Word Shields, which are holy spells and give you card draw and decent extra stats on the boards. We also have a single copy of Birdwatching, with which, for the most part, you're probably going to be looking for an imbue card like a Brittlebone Knight or Lunar Wing Messenger in the first few turns, but later on you could be looking for a Cubicle, for an Endbringer Umbra, that kind of stuff. The Bitter Bloom Knight is also pretty decent, makes your hero power into imbue, so you're never gonna really run out of gas, so that can be helpful. The Lunar Wing Messenger is kind of the same deal, it also has lifesteal, so that's kind of cool. 2 Orbital Halos, they're holy spells, they get to be played for 0 if you have them on a correct position, so they can be pretty massive, especially on tempo. And speaking of tempo, Ritual of Life is actually one of the best things you could be doing on turn 2, because this thing can summon you some pretty nasty stuff on turn 2, and you could give it an Orbital Halo, or heck, even 2, and really win the game on the spot, as we did in the game against the Warrior, for instance, which you're about to see. The Silver Moon Brochure is definitely not bad. This is a holy spell when it's in the holy form, and the shadow spell is give a minion -2/-2 and silence it, so you could be using it for the opponent's stuff, or you could give yourself immune and +2/+2 on your holy turn, so that can be nice as well. Thrive in Shadows is another shadow spell for you with which you could be doing good stuff. Twilight Influence is a single copy card here, but it could be amazing against things like Incendious, for instance. And in some cases you could just use it to summon a random 2-cost minion, but that's definitely not ideal. But it is a shadow spell, so you could do that. Chill Vol'jin is also pretty lovely. With him you could be doing some nasty stuff if the opponent's not careful, and you could also do it from your own stuff, like you could attack with 1 8/8 and then give that 8/8 to a 2-attack minion or something like that. Holy Nova can also be pretty clutchy for you. It's a single copy in the deck. A lot of the times I actually felt like I needed it though, so keep that in mind. It's a nice way to heal back your board, heal back your face, and also tick off another holy spell. The Gravedawn Sunbloom gives you a lot of good card draw, especially if you played a holy spell last turn, but don't always try to do it like that. The Gravedyne Void Bulb is also kind of like that, but in this case you definitely would rather have a shadow spell played last turn, so keep that in mind. But in some cases just play it as is for a single if you're struggling with the shadow aspect of the quest. With the Carnivorous Cubicle you could be getting yourself extra copies of the 8/8 Reborn, and you could even do it on the 8/1 that doesn't have anything anymore, and it is gonna come back as a full 8/8 Taunt Reborn, ready for whatever minion, so that could be pretty massive. And last but not least, we have Endbringer Umbra, with which you could deal up to 25 extra damage for the opponent's stuff, including minions, so be careful, don't expect it to go nothing but face. All around the deck definitely feels nice and fresh, so give it a check if you've been trying to play something different lately. It doesn't feel like a typical priest deck, but it still is kind of a priest deck, so there's that too. Matchups, obviously, we're not going to see much here. We could check for similar decks, and we're going to fail. So yeah, all around, go with your guts. The deck did feel like it does win a lot though. Going first, here's what people have been holding on to. Going first, obviously hold on to the quest, and the Ritual of Life is absolutely amazing. Twilight Influence might make some sense, even though I wouldn't really play it on turn 2 for just a 2-drop, keep that in mind. The Lunar Wing can be amazing, same with the Bitter Bloom Knight, but choose one or the other. Nightshade Tea, definitely a good spell to hold on to. Holy Smite could be decent. Thrive and Shadow also okay. Orbital Halo can be amazing. Power Word Shield, especially if you have something to stick early on, could be great. Bird Watching could be acceptable, but be smart about it. The Silver Moon Brochure could be amazing against things like Demon Hunters, because if they played a 2/4 Taunt Death Rattle against you, you could just silence it with this thing if you time it right. On the coin, we can see plenty of the same stuff, so mulligan accordingly. All around, that's it for the deck. Definitely not too expensive, not too cheap either. You are gonna have to craft a couple of niche legendaries like Reach Equilibrium and Chill and Volgent technically, but if you enjoy Priest, you probably have it. And Bringer Umbra was free, wasn't it? So all around, just a couple of legendaries. I'd say that's pretty decent in today's day and age. Hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, you know what to do. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with this against 11x meta opponents. Hope you enjoy.
Protect the Alliance.
Guess I don't care too much about either of those. We're about to find out. It's kind of like a Death Rattle Priest in it, and you have a whole lot of control action going on with the hero power.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory.
If I play this next turn, I get to play this for cheap. Could discover another Nightshade. Could discover a whole lot of nothing too.
I must consider.
Think I'll do it like this so we can play the card draw next turn. Whole lot of quest reward, guys. Quest reward's kind of broken, isn't it? Whole lot of quest reward action at the end. Think, guys, think! Is he gonna get the free damage? Oh man. Oh man. That's disgusting. Where? Ooh. These cards look super similar, by the way. Think I'm gonna go with this. Think I needs me some value. That's good. It's Holy too.
I remember this place well.
Give it a chance, guys. Give it a chance. This is good. Ritual. Holy done. What was this doing again? Discover free cost minion, summon a 2 free copy of it. I don't know, this is gonna buy me some time later.
Bring guidance.
Let's try to get the free damage again. No such luck.
Starting the operation.
Did he go for copy and rushers? Kind of feels like he did. No, just rushers. What was the point of that then? That was disappointing. I guess I can do this for the sake of completing the quest. Not the worst. I mean, that's a battle cry, so it doesn't do shit.
I wonder.
It's kind of okay. So far, that kind of feels fun, not gonna lie. It's definitely interesting, a bit different than the shit I've been playing all day. Well, a month.
Drink with me, friend.
Sure. Harder, daddy.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Nice to meet you.
I wonder.
Should I kill one of these? Or should I just discover me a spell? What kind of spell would I go for? Nothing too fancy.
I wonder.
Let's just kill one shit. Now this guy can attack, by the way, because he silenced the freeze. That's kind of funny. Kind of slept on that. Alrighty done. Let's see now. Let's see now. Can you handle it? Devious Lambie. Getting the Lunar Wing Messenger definitely is ideal early on. Gives you a lot of extra gassage. Gases for the masses. He's gonna try his luck at stealing both of these or what? Don't you dare fucking piece of shit. Doesn't seem like he got it, unless he got both 6 damage and steal. Nice. What it do, nephew? Is he gonna have enough time to fuck around with me? Doubt it. No way in hell that Reborn's on time for him. There you go. Play slower next time. He's almost dead. Be much cooler if this guy's dead. But first, I think we'd rather take a shot at one of these. Okay. Dude's in danger? I should know, I'm endangering him. Oh, fuck. 2 shots. Doesn't seem like he 2-shot it again. Game's like, nah, Chief, this guy's playing something different. Let him be. Let him be, homeboy. Let the man enjoy himself for a little bit. Wonder how this game would have played out if he got the steal the first time. Think we would have had a resounding GG. Of the negative kind. Also, note to self, don't pick the 1-drop because it actually heals these guys on Umbra play. The 1-drop, not very ideal. What's it gonna be, Grandma? That helps me, by the way. Now it doesn't. It doesn't now. If I go with this and it actually lands on some of the taunts, we're there. I should have done that before the silence, though. Pretty sure it's lethal this turn. That's nice. That's nice. That's not nice. Still, GG though. But yeah, picking that 1-drop is a pretty big no-no. Could have played this one better. I should have silenced last after this 5 damage happened, because it could have landed on the 0-2. That would have cost me lethal. Okay, let's keep that win streak rolling, shall we? Quest Priest. Wasn't on my bingo board to play today, but here we are. Look at us now, Chief. We plan it. Good old 11x.
I will protect the Alliance.
Okay, we got the imbue, that ought to be good. 35 and pushing Hoarder. 35 years young. Okay, that's a nice turn too. This guy looks to be questing. No, he's a dragon man. He dragon stings. Is he gonna drag on these nuts? Think I'm gonna do this still. Don't lifesteal, that's cute. Dawn Treeborn is also cute. I'm gonna actually go for this one. That ought to be good. That's kind of single-handedly fucking this guy over so hard right now. I am married. This is the second person asking me if I have a family or something. I have a married and I have a almost 5-year-old son. Yeah. We doing good in life. We are a-lifing. Definitely one of the lives ever. Okay, I told you guys, that literally won us the entire game right there. This guy's like, what? Yeah, I also have a cat. I mean, I'm 35, man. Why wouldn't I have a son? I'm actually kind of late to the party, for if anything. Bit late to the party, innit? I mean, I'm kind of am. Like, my family had me when they were like 20. And I was the second child. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? But then again, times changed. Then again, times have changed. This is actually looking kind of fine. Well, that's definitely a little bit later than usual in it. Where are you guys from? In Bulgaria, there wasn't much else to be doing other than kids. So I guess that's what people were doing back then. When your electricity is off, what else are you gonna do? Read? Ew. Is this deck still viable without the copy spell? You mean this? It's just a rare, man. Craft it, I don't know. Let's see this again. This is kind of cool. I'm gonna do this. That's turn 2 in it. Turn 2, 4, 7. Almost immediately. Your grandpa was like, "Shall we have kids, madame?" And she was like, "Without hesitation, sir." Without hesitation, sir. Thought you'd never asked. What took you so long? I'm already past my prime. 14, what is this? The Middle Ages? Without hesitation, sir. Yeah. I'll fucking do it again. Okay, one more Holy, 3 more Shadow, and we have all of those in hand, so deck's kinda efficient. Efficient! What kind of priest? Protos priest, what do you mean, what kind of priest? A basic bitch priest is what he is. Good old basic bitch priest. Nothing beats the good old basic bitch priest. 1 Holy, 3 Shadow. So, best I do the whole thing right now. Could grab some of that. Some of this. Turn 5 quest completed. 2 mana out a copy to your hand? Which one is that even? Not very good at priesting. My priest game ain't priesting much. If this guy is running frickin' repackage, I'd be so mad right now. Anyway, I don't believe he's running it, so let's just do this. And I'm also gonna play this guy because reasons. Lord VR Bada, that's a name I haven't seen in a while indeed. How you been, man? How you doing? How you doing? Oh lordy. Oh lordy, back in the house again. It's been how long, you say? 2024. Welcome back, son. How you been? How you doing? Has been a hot second right there. Okay, this guy's resisting, but to no avail. Unfortunately, I do not believe in consent for him. Unfortunately. Do we have it? Not right now. Not right now, but we're getting there. God damn it, cat. Let's just do this. Whole lot of this, whole lot of that, whole lot of this. I did have a good chunk of damage with Chill and Vol'jin, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't lethal amount of damage. This draws nothing. This is kind of okay, I guess. Been busy with work. Thought we were friends. A lot of shenanigans right now. You're witnessing a shenanigan that's not supposed to get witnessed, but that's what we're doing. That's not gonna do much for you, bud. That ain't doing much for you, bud. That is doing a whole lot of muchant. Where'd you go? Where'd that guy go, guys? It's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, so I'm allowed just leave. Excuse me, please. Yeah, we still do those. We still do those. They ain't gonna do themselves. I'm even doing Raid Shadow Legends coaching now. Look how Shaboy has grown, guys. Look how Shaboy has grown. Coached children's card games, now I'm coaching men's card games. Well, not card games, but you get it. There's that thing. Let's go like this. This is also not the worst against the warrior. I'd rather do this. Hi. Playing Diablo 4? Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you ever wonder how you could support the stream for free, I know I've been wondering that myself on a daily basis. And if you guys are one of those, might want to give Raid a check, guys. I'm telling you, the game is really much deeper than you could have expected. I'm playing it on a daily basis, all day, every day. Can't get enough of it. This guy needs to fuck off. Another Dragon Warrior. Let's see if he can drag on these nuts. Okay. I think it's time for me to messenger. I could have also just destroyed that thing, by the way, with this. Maybe it wasn't a bad idea indeed. Spending me a couple of versatile spells like this, not that amazing now that I said it. Could also just do this. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. This guy has been known to have a weapon or two. Might as well. I want him to know. We possess that. We possess one of those. 2 mana this thing. Let's fucking go. Another one. It's just crazy enough to work. Okay, 2 shadows, 1 holy. It's basically done. It's basically done is what it is. That ember. This is a shadow I can play. Let's do that first.
Consider.
It's a chord. Could have done that first, but anybody got time for that? The quest gets completed turn 5 quite efficiently. Quite efficiently and long time. What's it gonna be, step bro? Lucky.
Order up!
Hey, give me that!
That ain't too bad. What's it gonna be, bud? Looks good to me. I should really get back to the gym. Living life gymless, that's no way to live life. Gotta live life gym full again. I have been gymming for far too long. Okay, not something you don't see every day. Nothing a carnivorous cubicle can't fix. Attack me sideways. There you go. There you go. There you go. I can do this. Hit him where it hurts, the face. Did I miss lethal? If I went +2 on the 8/8 and attacked, he would have been a 9.
I wonder.
I think it was 2 off, question mark. It was 1 man off or 2 damage lethal off. Alrighty, bud. I just wanted to double check if we slept on a funny low lethal we could have done, but there was no funny low lethal we could do. The funny little lethals have left the chat. Let's live the full life. Frank. Fuck. Well, he dead. He dead. Elemental Mage still good. Yeah, still a legend worthy. Still one of the cheapest decks out there. Still can't get you there. Look at that. Win streak with Quest Priest is something I thought I was not gonna say today. I did a list of things I'm not gonna say today, and this was one of those, I think. I don't know.